Okay, everybody, we're working through the quadratics functions and equations review. We're at question 6b, and we're being asked to convert this into vertex form. Okay, so the very first thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to move that -7 well out of the way. Okay, because that -7, the constant, I don't use right away, so I'm going to push it way out of the way. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and factor out the -2 out of the quadratic and linear terms here. So I'm going to take -2, pull it out. But you got to be really, really careful when you do this, okay? We're expecting a lot of people, well, most people, to do this wrong. We're expecting that a lot of people will forget to pull the, if not the 2, to make this 6. They'll forget that they're pulling out a -2 to make that -6 when I pull that out. Okay, so please make sure that you're paying very close attention to the negative sign and the value here. Now, when you do this, we looked at this before, when you're squaring a binomial, the middle term is always doubled here, so there's always a factor of 2 nestled somewhere inside that middle term here, this -6x. So if I take that out, I'm left with a -3. Now, I already know that a couple steps down, that -3 is going to become part of the factored form, okay, of the vertex form, that binomial, the x -3 squared. I'm getting that -3 from there. I already know that that's what that's going to look like, so I'm just going to write it right away. Now, for the rest of this, what I got to do is figure out what that constant is at the end here. So to complete the square, what we do is we take -3 here and we square that number to get +9, and we're going to add and subtract +9 so that the overall change is 0. I have done nothing. If I add 9 then subtract 9, I've done nothing to this equation. That's 0. The next step here is going to be to take that -9 out of the parentheses here, and I take the -9 out by multiplying it by -2, so I'm going to get +18 outside the brackets, okay, plus -7. And when I put that together, when I put the 18 and the -7 together, this is going to be +11 outside. And so that's the vertex form for question 6b.